Iran's currency didn't suddenly become worthless. It lost value slowly year after year until the numbers stopped making sense. Iran actually has two exchange rates. The first is the official government rate used on paper and for limited imports. The second is the real rate used by ordinary people on the street. The street rate is what matters because it reflects trust. And trust in the rial is almost gone. When a country's own citizens don't trust their currency, that currency is already in trouble. The biggest reason behind the collapse is international sanctions. Iran's economy depends heavily on oil exports. But sanctions limit who Iran can sell oil to, how much it can sell, and how it gets paid. This means fewer US dollars entering the country. And without dollars, a currency has nothing to lean on. Less foreign money coming in means the rial becomes weaker every single year. When governments can't earn enough money, they often do one thing. They print more of it. Iran has been printing rials to cover budget gaps, pay salaries and fund subsidies. But printing money doesn't create value. It spreads the same value across more notes. The result is simple. More rials chasing fewer goods. And that leads directly to inflation. Inflation in Iran is not mild, it's aggressive. Prices rise so fast that people rush to spend money immediately. Because holding cash means losing value. Food, rent, fuel, and medicine keep getting more expensive, while wages fail to keep up. When people see their savings shrinking every month, they stop saving in rials. They escape the currency. Instead of saving in rials, Iranians buy US dollars, gold, or property. This creates a dangerous loop. As people dump rials to buy safer assets, demand for the rial drops even more. Lower demand pushes the currency down further. And the weaker the rial becomes, the faster people try to escape it. This is how currencies collapse. Not just through policy but through psychology. Another major problem is low production. Sanctions don't just affect exports. They also affect imports, machinery, spare parts, technology. Factories struggle to operate efficiently. Businesses slow down or shut down completely. When an economy produces less, its currency loses strength. A weak economy cannot support a strong currency. Iran has also suffered from unstable economic policies. Exchange rules change often. Subsidies appear and disappear. Import rules shift suddenly. This uncertainty scares investors, local and foreign. No one wants to hold a currency when tomorrow's rules are unpredictable. Stability is the backbone of currency value. Iran lacks that stability. This collapse didn't happen in 1 year. The rial has been losing value for over a decade. Each crisis, sanctions, inflation, protests, global pressure, pushed it lower. Instead of recovery, the currency kept stacking losses. At some point, the numbers became so large that the currency felt meaningless in daily life. For ordinary Iranians, this means one thing. Working harder does not guarantee a better life. Salaries lose value quickly. Savings disappear. Long-term planning becomes impossible. People live day to day not because they want to, but because the currency forces them to. Can the rial recover? Only if several things happen at once. Sanctions ease. Inflation is controlled. Money printing slows. Trust is rebuilt. Without these, the rial remains weak. Not because it's cursed, but because economics doesn't forgive instability. So when people say Iran's currency is worth nothing, they don't mean it literally. They mean it has lost confidence, purchasing power, and economic support. And once trust is gone, a currency becomes just paper with numbers on it. If you find topics like this interesting, I break them down simply here. Follow for more.